So we'll try the Flourish Cave. Yeah, very strange kind of ending. Like the closest thing I can compare it to in my mind that I've played within the last couple years. Nothing is coming to mind. Yeah, the Lennis games allowed you to walk around just in a single town, talking to people, including all your past party members and stuff. But you couldn't go free explore the world. And then I remember moving forward, explore the Flourish Cave. But yeah, it's the whatever it was, the Path of the Sanita, the something of the Sanita. And that really was like, yeah, the game had an ending. It was very much what happens in the world after. This was like, let's walk around on a journey to find out what happened before the events of the game. It's not like we really found out what happens. It was a long epilogue wandering around in the world and not finding about anything about how anyone's lives would change, because as we kind of realized when we went through the characters in the journal, almost all the characters that we wrote up in the journal we met along the way were dead. And I guess this is a fantasy version of actual history. We already broadly know what happens. So there were no characters that we met along the way and developed personal relationships with where we care what happens to them, which really takes away from the ability for an ending like that to work. It was a lengthy ending where we just met people, or not met people. We didn't meet people. We walked around and Japan gave us flashbacks, beamed them into our minds. What's your deal, little buddy? Don't touch my boy. I will eat him to make sure that you can't touch him. Oh, I'm in the wrong stance, aren't I? Yeah. Well, it's certainly more doable than it was before. We might actually do it here. Okay. I did block there. Okay, blocking is not sufficient there, apparently. I didn't mean to do that, oh, fudge. Okay, Tai Chi Jiang, you're gonna need to get me up. Thank you. Please finish him. Fuck! Oh, that was close. Oh, man. That's annoying. I thought I was going to beat him on the first major try. Like, try with all my shit. Let's try it one more time here before we give up. Could be that there's better stuff. I didn't see him doing fire or bleeding damage. But, no, it's like he has a thing. I'm gonna need to dodge the side when he does his fly up attack, because once or twice I tried to block it and I just ate lots of damage. Yeah. Attacking it from the side seems to be pretty wise. When he does this, you need to sort of... Oh. Ow! I thought I'd avoided it, but... Okay, that was a mistake. Got in too close. Yeah, this is the one. Get out, GG. There you go. I think I actually dodged it that time. Not that, but... I wasn't shy about using any of my, Oh no, I picked the wrong time to sneak in close. Okay, but I think I did dodge it. Ow. Wait for him to land. I had it. I had a shot. Oh. Okay, she got me back up. camera has decided it hates me. And I just completely missed my martial art. Okay, that was kind of like a rough game. I couldn't fucking see anything. Can I please face him? Okay, now I finally got the camera working the way it's supposed to. For the first time in a while. Okay, that... Is that it? Yeah, I knew it. Fucking, I knew it. Okay. Try one more time. It got it to this point where it was like, again, the camera was way working against me there a few times. I couldn't focus on him, but at the end there, like I kind of saw this big wave of damage coming and knew I wasn't going to get a chance to get up. Like, this game really does like to knock you down in a field of effect and have you continue to take damage while you're down. And I got a point where he was flying in the air and going to do his dive thing, and I was like, I can't figure out a direction to dodge, and we'll have time to escape. I got both martial arts, and then I got into this, but I avoided it. I got hit there. Okay, this is super area of attack effect. I got hit, but not completely wiped out. What the? I didn't do that. Yeah, that one, I have not got a consistent way to avoid it. So that was the weakest performance yet. I'm well into the stage where I said I was going to stop. Now I'm running like past an hour, but we're so close to beating this guy. Oh, I'll give it one more shot, and then I'll just be like, all right, so we need to come back. And in all, it would appear if he's the ultimate standalone super boss, and the other super bosses, or the other bosses is just a dungeon of boss fights that are easier than this guy. It would seem that all the DLC is within our grasp. But this is like an intro DLC, and then the other DLC, where there's a series of bosses, is meant to be harder. Maybe not. Back away. I'm wondering, am I supposed to block that? Oh fuck, this is the area of effect. I completely failed to avoid it anyway. Take more advantage of their attacks here. Ow. Yeah, that one, it just rocks you even if you are far away. You have to just be moving. So this has been a terrible start. Okay, you get knocked over, but... Okay, this is the bad one. I didn't avoid it at all. Back away. Okay, that was death. Now I'm gonna lose where he. Okay, I got him. I focused on him again, at least. Oh wow, I got hit by those because I stopped for like a microsecond to try and... Okay, I thought... please get the execution or something? No. Let's just win. I used all of my super potions, but we got him. No, Jiang, don't let this just be some BS victory that doesn't count. Don't let him retreat to get a different... Like, don't let him continue at last save point. So we just showed up at his home and murdered him, really. I mean, I guess he's one of the ancient evils, so... I suppose he was sort of a threat to all life, or whatever. He's also the last character you unlock in Warriors Orochi 3, so... Doesn't look like that, but... I wonder what a reward is for completing this. We'll probably get some really good crafting gear, huh? So I'd say it's better not to be a whole dungeon. Escort Hundun. Acquire Escort Hundun. Journal updated. Well, that's one of the 2 DLCs, I believe. Flourish Cave. A forest almost with many trees grows around the Flourish Cave. The crack of the old and shabby gate is bound in vines and roots, which is so narrow that only one person can fit. Beyond the gate lies an open space with grass and moss covering the ground. The fog is thick despite the sunlight streaming through the cave's gap. There is a painting on the wall that looks vaguely like Hundun. Hundun. Red skin along a blank face, has 6 feet and a pair of huge wings on its back. Can't tell if it's a bird or a beast. When it spreads its wings, you can barely see the sky, and beware the wing buffer that can generate a strong gale. Well, if we get 1 from each DLC, it looks like maybe we were supposed to try to have done this earlier. Can hit enemies with feather from far away. Well, what the hell? Let's learn this. We will replace the tiger stance and use the Hundun stance. That might be fun, or it might be a complete waste of everyone's time and energy. But it doesn't really seem like there's anywhere else we can go. Yeah, I think this is a boss arena, and that is our only way out, so... I would assume the idea is that we teleport back out now that we've cleared it. Realm in the Hu. This world allegedly located deep inside the avian artifact Fusion Hu, where monsters of numerous kinds dwell within it. The Xian... blah blah blah. Alright, well, that went even longer than I meant for it to. Now we're like 15 minutes away from having enough content for me to split this into 3, so... Oh, I really hope this video doesn't get lost, but yeah, I guess I'll put another 15 minutes in now and split this into 3. What the hell? This has gotten away from me a bit, but maybe, I don't know how long this other DLC is. I kind of knew the Hundun one was 1 battle, and I was under the impression the other DLC is multiple battles. So you can rest here. Legitimate travel. Okay, we'll skip the Nation of Woman dialogue. Suppose I could go buy potions. Because it does look like we're going to need them. I burned through a bunch of potions fighting Hundun. How much money did we get for fighting Hundun? I don't think we got any money for fighting Hundun. Oh well, it was just a DLC. It wasn't even part of the game, really, originally, so... All this guy sells are the crappy baby potions. Well, I tell you what, we still got a bunch of the ones that do it over time. I think I'm just being lazy and not wanting to go get more potions, when in fact we need to get more potions. But we'll take a look. Arena of Legacy. There may be a shop here. If there's not, I'm going to really regret having not gotten more potions. I got lots of the potions that give you 50 hit points over a few seconds. I just didn't replace the ones that give you 50 hit points instantly. Let me see. I definitely need to call it a video in about 15 minutes regardless of... just because now I'm going to have to split this into 3 parts. And I really, I shouldn't even mention it. I really hope this video takes. Because I just get turned into... Where the opponents was completed was Flourish Cave completed. Explore the Flourish Cave, yep. I didn't get any Xuan for that. Nothing. Didn't even get experience. That's got a new guy. You don't know what's in front of you. Just keep finding out. Okay. We'll throw down a save here. I'll be curious to see if this first boss is easier, noticeably easier or harder than Hundun, because I think we're going to have more than one boss to fight in this place. Or maybe not. Maybe this is it and we beat this thing and we get a new spirit. Oh, well, I tell you what, I don't have my Elysium scroll replenished. Its color's changing. I guess I've got the range to attack it from far away. If I'm focused on it, for a while there I wasn't. Well, I'm doing a lot less damage with this because, of course, this one I've got all the damage boosts set up for. Come on. Looks like I would have to fight people between videos to build up Elysium scroll power. gonna get finished off first, or are we gonna get execution bonus first? Let's finish that first. And dramatic flourish finish, because it's boss. We had a little nod to Tai Chi Chiang, but no actual dialogue. Oh, we go Scortundo. Oh. I thought there was a whole thing here. Never thought there would be monsters. You have to take extra care. Okay, so I was deceived. I got confused. I thought there was a series. No one knows where the Arenas of Legacy is or who built it. You can't see anything except darkness when you raise your hand from the bottom of the tower. Even worse, countless monsters have grown stronger throughout the endless fighting. We need to keep our heads up when facing them. And Tundo's skin covered with rocks and moss-like pattern. It looks like a mound when it lays down on the ground. Once it's awake, Tundo will utter everything with its jaw. We have no idea why it's here. Maybe sealed by someone like Tao Wu. Okay, so I really thought... Okay, so it looks like there's treasure in there. Like, I thought this was a whole dungeon that started with a boss fight, and then there was a series of boss fights in the dungeon. I thought I read that somewhere. And now it just seems like, oh. You just fight this boss. And that's it, which is how the Hundun one worked. Okay, so it's like a DLC of some additional boss fights. I can live with that. Do you suppose somebody wrote that description without having beaten the first... I don't know. I definitely read something somewhere on the interwebs about how there was this, like, a series of fights in this dungeon. And that's what it looks like. Maybe this is a callback to something from prior game that worked that way, but in this way they just use it as an arena for a single fight. Well, I mean, the main reason I think we're done... Wow, okay, so we're done. Because the side quest is just Arena of Legacy, defeat Tundu, move forward. It was significantly easier than Hundun. He gave us the last of the two talents that we were missing. And the quest is marked complete. So I think we're for real done. I don't even have the DLC left. Like, we're just done. So, okay. I really hope this video takes, because we're done with everything. I anticipated having some additional videos of DLC, but we're just done. So when we come back next time, we won't come back next time. We're finished with the series. I've been sprinkling in parting thoughts throughout. I can't get upset about the DLCs because I was able to find very little information about them online, and what I did find was apparently misleading. But they were free DLCs, so they were just some extra boss fights. And frankly, it's possible that I could have beaten them earlier in the game and gotten extra stances out of them. That would be the fun reason to do it. Particularly that like stone frog thing we fought. I could have beaten that thing earlier in the story. Not way earlier, but earlier. And then Hundun I had trouble with, but not as bad as like some of the bosses. Like, I feel like we could have beaten them and used their stances, and we didn't need their stances, and it's fine. My overall thoughts on the game I've been sprinkling in throughout this 800 episode ending sequence, so I don't want to rehash. I just want to go. So I'll say this was fun. I'm glad I played it. It was interesting. I don't know that it'll be a huge, like, slathering rush to immediately grab the next Xuan Yuan game that comes out. But it was definitely interesting. I'm glad I gave it a try. If you're interested in this kind of game at all, it is not a particularly lengthy game. You can play this and have fun with it and be done with it. If it was of interest to you. Now, if you'd sat through this entire Let's Play, you probably have had enough of the game. I don't know. But no, it was interesting. I'm going to miss... let me just put it this way. This game could be exceedingly boring at times, but every so often there was a moment of genuine humanity between the main characters, which was quite touching. And not every game is able to achieve that. So even if this game wasn't perfect, it had its moments of emotional impact, and it was really interesting to see a game about Chinese myth that's actually from a Chinese perspective. So let's just finish with that, and I'll be playing some other action game, probably set in the medieval times of the East soon, and it won't be this one because we're done. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you out there.